the same connection that we did. Freaking ridiculous. Anyway, what's up, guys? Welcome back for the next episode of Fortnite. Last episode was a little long as we started talking about Dragon's Dogma, and we were still just talking about it. Such a great game,
lost, man.
Dude. Yeah, no, there's so much to talk about in that game, and so much to. Oh my god! Like we were talking about how the pawns learn in the game and how excellent it was and how much of a shame it is that no other games do that, really, at least not in the same way that we've seen.
We're fucking spoiled, that's what it is.
Dude, we're so spoiled.
Wasn't there like a dragon that you can kill, and if you kill it at just the right moment, one of your items gets upgraded because of its blood or something?
No, it's not like you kill it at a right moment. There's a chance anytime you kill one of the worms or the wyverns or anything. Yeah.
That's so cool, the Dragon Forge.
Yes, there is a chance upon defeating one of these dragon-type enemies that an item that you have, if it's fully upgraded, will become Dragon Forged and become better. Now,
way better.
Like, way better. We did this with every single piece of our equipment. And the stupid thing is we basically had to do the fights wearing, like, one piece of armor. If we wanted to get one thing Dragon Forged.
I only got two things Dragon Forged.
God, what fucked up was that red Drake, though.
Okay, he wasn't that bad if you had ice magic. And that's why I made my next character a sorcerer.
See, at the level that you encounter him...
Oh yeah, no, the first time you fight him, or run from him like a little bitch...
I spent 30 minutes fighting him the first time I ran into him.
You fool!
Couldn't kill him. Could not.
No.
I got through one pip of his 8 bars of health.
Yeah. It's not surprising to me. He was a fucking dragon.
Like, and I thought I was fucking killing it too. I was like, I'm on top of it.
Dragon's Dogma did such a great job of humbling you.
Making you feel like you're doing shit when you're not, yeah.
Exactly.
And then Dark Arisen came out.
Oh.
Even more.
We didn't even talk about Dark Arisen in the last video.
Alright, you guys asked for it. Dark Arisen, here we go.
Now, okay, honestly though, I actually didn't play a whole lot of Dark Arisen. Hobos played way more of it.
I played a lot of it.
Yeah, like I beat it, but I didn't play a lot of it. Hobo played all of it. Like, all of it. I
got all the cool shit.
Yeah, I decided I'd beat it because I owed the game that much. This is after I lost my initial save data, so I was like, alright. But anyway. Yeah, no, Dark Arisen is the expansion that is also coming out for the game. When it gets the re-release, all the DLC is getting included with it. Which is it's just wonderful. And
that's such good DLC too.
Such good DLC. But yeah, I'm super excited for Dragon's Dogma. If that wasn't apparent, I feel like that's obvious at this point.
No way, man. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Yeah, you're right. I haven't been selling it well enough. So let's go over the whole story.
What are you doing in Vance? What's the point?
It's a third-person action-adventure RPG with high fantasy elements where you, it's a tale of vengeance and getting your literal and figurative heart back from a fucking dragon. Fucking awesome!
Man, I can't believe I put over 500 hours in that game and still didn't do every quest. Like, all the non-notice board side quests.
So, like the two quests that nobody...
I never got that trophy.
Yeah, yeah, I never got it either. Like the two quests nobody ever finished. Or either they finished, but they didn't... Like there's always one quest you didn't finish. At least. And the one that was such a pain in the ass was... We made reference to this in the last episode. It's a quest where you have to find a snakeskin purse
I think that's a
And
notice board quest. I don't think that one counts.
that was on the notice board,
That,
wasn't it?
yeah. It was. Yeah, it was in the notice board. That was the issue because it was one of the tavern notice board ones. Those
Yeah.
ones weren't part of the fucking trophy.
Weren't they? I thought they were. I thought it was complete all the notice board quests.
All non-notice board quests.
Non-notice board. Anyway. But that mission, it spawns along a riverbank in the game. Zulia, 100 bits, please tell me more. Tell you more about Dragon's Dogma? Well, if you're going to twist my arm.
Ah.
Well, you start in a fishing village.
You do start in a fishing village.
Everyone's a cousin, apparently.
Yeah. What's the matter, cuz?
Your love interest calls you cousin, and it's kind of a mood
Yeah,
killer.
that was weird.
She's not your
like the
love
first-
interest.
Oh, dude.
Unless you
let's be
want her
real.
to be.
Alright, there are some things in the game that can be your love interest that shouldn't be.
There's a little
Joe.
girl in the
Joe.
forest that can be.
Joe! We got a story.
Joe!
We got a story about Joe.
Okay, tell us about the story
Shit.
about Joe.
So, we're playing the game. Well, this is
At
when
the
we're
house.
this is when we're all playing the game, and we're hanging out with Joe one day while he's playing, and he gets to a point where he has to interact with a character that Hobo mentioned earlier in the chat. His name is Forvinal, and Forvinal has got a daughter. All right, Forvinal's daughter is at most 10.
At most.
At most. We don't exactly know how old she is. She's not old enough. Let's put it that way. So.
Yeah.
So. There's a quest where you have to, like, race her and stuff like this. FL. Oh, no. Please, no.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
FL.
I remember her now. She's the one who,
Yeah,
like,
that snotty-nosed
Yeah.
little brat.
Shit
yeah.
in the red dress, yeah.
Yeah.
I beat her in the
Haircut.
race. I did not.
You're not
let her win.
supposed to beat her in the race. Anyway.
I beat her in that race. She's like, I want to race you. Then fine, you're
How are
going
you
to
supposed to get the golden
ass
idol?
Right?
How are you supposed to get the golden
Yeah,
idol?
how are you gonna get that shit? There's
Stupid.
only two in the game, and you just took away the easy way to get it.
She's the one who wanted to race me. Why would I let her win?
Fucking Rockman, I'm so competitive. Fuck, I'm jacked.
I bet you fucking ran into her while she was following you, too.
Fucking push her on the ground. Bitch! You gonna race me? Oh, hell no. You think I'm not gonna take
My
you
house.
seriously, little girl? It was my house. My house. So, okay.
I'm the warrior! You challenge me?
Fuck, how did that line go from Scrubs again?
They're playing some just little game.
It was arm
They were
wrestling.
like,
It was arm
It was
wrestling.
arm wrestling. JD was like, "Oh no, you beat me!" And Turk's looking at him, and him and Carla are arm wrestling, and he just slams her against the fucking table. He gets up and starts fucking flexing. He's like, "You come to challenge me, the warrior!" And he's just fucking flexing and walking
I
around.
fucking love
strutting.
that scene. Holy shit. Anyway, the whole thing that happens with this is, okay, so Joe ends up doing the race and whatever and all this stuff. And, okay, there's this item in the game called the Arisen's Bond?
Or, I think it's a Risen Spawn, something like that.
Yeah, anyway, basically it's just a ring.
Sounds familiar.
Yeah, it's a ring that 100% the affinity levels for a character. Affinity levels determine how well they think of you. Doesn't necessarily have to be romance. But it's
a lot
just...
of time it's good for like pricing in shops and shit like that. They
Yeah.
give you gifts if they have really
That's-
high affinity with you.
That's the reason why Hobo's beloved was Forvinal. Because...
My first playthrough.
Yep.
And it was amazing.
Yes.
Because you don't know who your beloved is until the dragon takes them, by
Yes.
the way.
And there are multiple ways to gain affinity with characters. You can complete quests for them, talk to them a whole bunch, or, for shopkeepers, purchase from them.
I
Hobo
purchased a lot from Portable.
bought
Oh god.
a bunch of stuff from Forvinal. Bunches. So much so that Forvinal loved him.
It's still my absolute favorite that ever fucking happened to me in that game. I was like, oh my god, this is amazing.
Yes, so that happened. And we didn't know that things like that could happen until, you know, that happened. But anyway.
They happen, yeah.
Yeah. Joe, in all of his infinite wisdom, had the Arisen's bond. Okay? And he's like, I wonder if I can just give this to anyone.
Because you can gift things to NPCs, any NPC.
Yeah, you can just give them stuff and get their affinity up if you want. That's the other way that you can get affinity up.
You just give them items, give them rocks, give them whatever.
Yeah. So, Joe is like, I want to test to see if this works or not. So he moseys on over to Forvanal's daughter. Can't even remember what the fuck her name is.
I don't know her name.
Can't remember her name. Doesn't matter. I hated her.
Yeah, I wrote that. She's a little bitch.
Yeah. He hands it to her. She's like, oh, thanks. Yada, yada, yada. I love you. Blah, blah, blah. We're sitting there. Just, okay. That happened. Towards the end of the game.
Cut to.
Smash cut to the end of the game. Grigori's yelling at Joe's character. I've got your beloved, take the deal and, sacrifice your beloved or, fight me or some shit, 1v1 me. And cut to, we see Forvanal's daughter be captured. And that's not the best part. We're not there yet. Joe wins, beats the game, and all that. Once you beat the game, you get a nice little epilogue credit scene of you going back to Cassidus, right? You go to Cassidus? You end up going to, like, all the...
So what happens is, after you beat the dragon, after this big long cutscene, unless you do exactly what Zans did and shoot the dragon with a fucking Maker's Arrow before you make a decision...
You got a problem?
And insta-win.
Hey, the game lets you do it.
All of it. So, after all of that, you come back to the little keep where you encounter Grigori and your beloved, and you start walking with your beloved back to Cassidus, and credits start rolling and shit. Well, you guys stop for camp for the night, and that's when your beloved is very grateful. Very grateful.
So aggressively grateful.
Where they, and I'm not exaggerating, jump you. They
straight up jump your bones. Oh my god. They don't show it. They don't show it, but they don't need to show it.
Jump Joe's character.
And Joe's character is a big dude.
He's a big dude.
He's a big dude.
And after you get back to Cassidus and all of this nonsense happens, your beloved lives at your house with you.
So
pretty
yeah.
much as your spouse.
So Joe's got
a child bride.
At best, a 10-year-old child bride. So we never let him. We never let him live it down.
Nope. It still comes up. It still comes up.
It still comes up. Yep. Years later, we will still say, Joe, you have a child bride. Shut up.
Fucking pedophile. He still goes, well, I didn't know. You knew what you were doing giving her that ring.
We all knew. So, yeah. That's our dark, or not even Dark Arisen. That's our Dragon's Dogma story about Joe and his unfortunate decisions. Why can't it says?
I was surprised when Fornival jumped me. I was, but I was like, you know what, cool. Because then I just had the best merchant in the game living in my fucking house.
Zulia says 100 bits. Please stop telling me more. You know what? That's fair.
Moving on to Dark Arisen.
That's fair.
That's the real Dark Arisen.
Oh, Joe had a real Dark Arisen, if you know what I mean.
The Dark Knight rose. It did not rise again, though.
Oh. Why can't I rescue this? Why can't I rescue this survivor? It says that the quest survivor is not available. Do we have to build the radar towers first?
Probably.
All right. FL's almost done with his, so that'll be the third. Yeah. Yes, no, FL. It's a very weird game, but it's so good. It's so good.
You know what? It's not a great option, but the option's there. And a lot of games wouldn't put it there.
Yeah. I have a lot of respect for the game. No one should do it, but it's there. I give the credit where it's due. You had balls, game. Okay, seriously. Why can't I... Can't be rescued at this time. Do I have to find a mimic first? Doesn't make any gosh darn sense. Alright. How long has the stream... Gosh darn it. How long has the stream been going? Hour and 41 minutes, so collectively 2 hours. Roundabouts. But you should not have gone that far. Yo, I'm gonna go as far as I need to. No, I mean, not as far as Joe went, but... I'll go pretty far.
I mean, I think I had Selena as a bride once.
Yeah? That's not that bad, though. She's like 400 years old.
Yeah. It's like, it's the body of like a 12 or 14-year-old or something like that, but I mean...
But the soul and mind of someone that's like several hundred years old.
Yeah, like she's actually that old.
Yeah. Like literally.
I mean, Lolicon, like, what?
They're all 18.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not talking like...
I wasn't even sure why she was my bride. I was like, I talked to you like 4 times.
It's because you did her
quest.
It's because you did her quest that one, and you didn't really talk to anyone else. That was like your speedrun one. Yeah, you didn't really talk to anybody through that playthrough. You just kind of...
I guess I didn't really build affinity with anyone else.
Yeah.
Because I did her quest, it put me up there.
You started that campaign when you were like, I still have this quest to do, and I haven't done it yet. And it was Selena's quest.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that was when we were going for trophies.
I love that quest line.
Oh yeah, no, it added a lot to the game world too.
Yeah.
Which I really appreciated.
Yeah.
Okay, that's awkward. It's telling me there's a chest below us. Destroyed the floor, and there's... Ah! FL found it. It's like this one fucking area. Damn it! Where's the fucking mimics at?
2 minutes before I have to pull you out.
Don't pull me out, nerd! Damn it! Alright. I don't need all of this. Drop that. Alright. Alright. FL, I'm glad Miyazaki never had us do that. We may have killed our bride-to-be a lord, but we ain't pedos. Yo, I'm not a pedo. Hobo's not a pedo. Joe's a pedo.
Joe
Alright. Daniel and I have a healthy amount of respect for ages and, you know, what shouldn't be done. Fucking Joe.
Like giving a ring you know has a certain effect to a very underage and hated character.
And ugly.
Legit looked just like a little fucking boy in a red dress with a fucking page boy.
Ugh.
A blonde page boy.
Ugh.
With a shit attitude.
Shitty attitude. Such a spoiled little brat. Anyway.
Here it comes. 30 seconds.
Fucking ridiculous. God damn it, Joe. You son of a bitch. But yeah, no, we still give him shit for that. It's hilarious. It's gonna happen
It'll
too.
never not be funny.
Oh yeah, it's gonna happen again when the game comes out again too. We're gonna give him so much shit for it.
Well,
we can't.
that's only if he does it again.
No, it's still gonna happen.
It doesn't matter if he does it again.
We're still gonna make fun of
We
him.
know it happened. We were there when it happened.
Some would say something like that only needs to happen once.
It does only need to happen once for it to be. Yeah.
Ugh, goodness.
I mean, it's
Zulia,
herpes, like.
Zulia, I have taken a slight interest to this game. This game, Fortnite, or this game, Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen? Because if it's Dragon's Dogma Dark Arisen, oh boy, you should play that game.
Oh boy, howdy.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy.
Sam's the one who talked me into it before we were even fucking friends.
Yep, back when I used to work at GameStop, I was the one that talked him into buying it when he was just a customer.
Like, I fucking walked into the store, and him and this other guy, Ian, were chatting about it. And I was like, I want to have fun. That sounds like fun.
Boy, oh boy, you want to have fun? I've got the game for you. Dragon's Dogma
So it's like,
Dark Arisen.
I went shopping for a little bit and came back, and I was like, you know what, that game sounds fucking cool.
Yeah. I
Then
sold.
it was like, my birthday was like 2 days like prior, and I was like, fuck it, birthday gift to me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I sold a lot of that game.
Oh yeah. I sold
And
so
almost
many
never
people
had
on that
returns.
game just off of pure enthusiasm.
Yeah, that was it. That's all you needed.
Yeah. Really good. So good.
And it wasn't a particularly easy game.
No, it had the right amount of
Like,
challenge.
Yeah, it had some real difficulty to it.
Yeah. Like when it goes to like the